everyone, and welcome to another segment of Sus Deportes on Boston Latino TV. I'm Gil Matos.
And I'm Cesar, Doza.
And you can see he's a little trimmed down. He cut his hair and everything for these segments. Are you just doing it particularly for this?
It's just because the summer is over and the winter is coming, so it's all about that.
No, there you go. There you go. He's getting in shape for these segments. But today we're going to talk about the New England Patriots. The New England Patriots obviously started their season 3 weeks ago. Lost Tom Brady, 18 minutes into the game, 10 minutes into the game, lost him for the season. Their star quarterback, the reigning MVP of the league. Everybody is freaking out in the city of Boston now. What is going to happen with the Pats? Matt Cassel comes in. He's the starting quarterback now. A guy who hasn't started since he was in high school. He's now starting quarterback of the New England Patriots. What do you think is going to happen with them this year?
He was a baseball star, but listen, it has to do a lot, not only with Tom Brady, but what the Patriots did last year. What the Patriots, the undefeated team that got beaten on the Super Bowl, that never happened. And they started this season with the people, with the expectations from people, willing and wondering what's going to happen with this team. Are they going to win 16 games again straight? Are they going to lose the first game? Well, this is the reality. Esto es lo real. Tom Brady got injured in the first game. They're out. He's going to be out for the entire season. And now the Pats face the first game, they win. Face the second game against, I'll say, one of the worst teams on the division, and they lose the way that they did, 38-14. It's not Tom Brady's fault. It's a defense problem for me.
Well, I mean, certainly if Tom Brady was in that game when he was playing, they may have won 45-38, but you're right. The defense was the problem in that Miami game. But overall in the season, I think the Pats are going to be all right. And I still say they'll finish 10-6, 11-5. I'll stick with 11-5 because that was my original prediction. But the reason I say this is they still have a decent running game. They still have a great offensive line. They still have Randy Moss, even though he looks a little unhappy right now. Their defense is still very good. On paper, it is. Great defensive line. Linebackers are a little old, but they know what they're doing. And they still have the best coach in the game in Bill Belichick. So factor all that in. This is still a very good team, and a team that may not go 15-1, 16-0 like some people were predicting, 14-2, whatever, but they can do 11-5, particularly with the weak schedule they have.
Bill Belichick, he has shown that he's been, and he is probably one of the most dominant coaches in the entire NFL. However, three tasks were put against him in the first 3 games. The first game, when Tom Brady goes out, they win the game. The second game, we thought that he was finding this chemistry with the team. He was finding the formula to put this team to play without Tom Brady, with a running game, with a strong defense. However, what they show on Miami, a team that they have known from before. This Miami team doesn't have anything new, only the quarterback, but it's been the same team that the Patriots have been playing.
You know what, though?
And there was like a big hole on the defense, and what scares me more, and that's why I bring it to the table, is that it looked as silly and as lazy defense as it looked on the Giants game on the Super Bowl.
You know what?
Last
You're not
year.
going to win 21 games in a row all the time. You're not going to keep on doing that. The Pats broke their own record for consecutive games won in a regular season. That's not going to happen all the time. You know what this is? This is the NFL. This is what reality is in the NFL. And here in Boston, we've been living in this little bubble in Tom Brady world where the Pats are perfect. They're a machine week in and week out. This is reality in the NFL. But you're going to have stinkers. You're going to have good games. Week in and week out, it's a battle. Welcome to what the NFL is like for every other city.
It's a reality, but here's the problem, and math don't lie. Math don't lie in terms that we were supposed to win, the Patriots were supposed to win this game because this was supposed to be the easy game. What's going to happen when the Chargers come to town? What's going to happen when the Patriots play the Steelers? What happens if the Peyton Manning and the Colts get better when they play the Patriots? These are the 3 games that they were probably going to be challenged and losing one of the 3 games. But the easy games, like the Dolphins, and the next game, the 49ers, are the games that the Patriots cannot lose.
Week in, week out, it's a battle, so it could go anything. They can play a gem against any of those teams that you just mentioned. But that's all the time we have for this segment here at Sus Deportes on Boston Latino TV. Remember, you can check out our segments on YouTube. Just type in Boston Latino TV. It will pop right up. Or check out our website, bostonlatinotv.com. Remember to also listen to our radio show Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Why don't you give them that information?
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, Sus Deportes, 13:30 a.m., 13:30 a.m. O también se pueden conectar en la página www.susdeportes.com. By the way, is it Gutierrez Latino to be part?
His last name is, I don't know.
Yeah, Gutierrez, it's just the last name.
He's the second string quarterback, I guess now, or third string quarterback of the New England Patriots. Cesar has a haircut now. You can see he's trimming down a little bit too, getting in shape for these types of segments.
It's all a digital effect of the camera.
Well, and they say the camera adds 10 pounds.
8.
What is that?
Well, how many cameras did you have on you a few months ago?